your time starts now. The name of what small, thick pancake also means a young pike?
Local jam.
Correct. Which Hasbro party game uses the slogan, the game that ties you up in knots?
Twister?
Correct. In which Australian TV police drama did Martin Sachs play Detective P.J. Hasham?
Blue Heelers.
What are it? Blue Heelers. The dating app initialism LTR usually stands for long-term what?
Relationship.
Correct. The Dog Father was the second studio album by which US rapper?
Eminem.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. How many Senate seats did Clive Palmer's UAP win in 2022?
2.
1.
Correct. Rhyming with Foxy, which women's surfwear brand established by Quicksilver? Correct. In a common idiom, to stop watching out for danger is to let your guard what?
Down.
Correct. The 60s TV show Daktari is set on which continent?
Africa.
Europe. Africa. In Australia, Easter is celebrated in which of the 4 meteorological seasons?
Autumn.
3. No,
Autumn is the answer. You said spring first up. Autumn is what we need for every correct answer. Cameron, are you ready? Yep.
Clarence
Best
the
of luck.
Cross-Eyed
And
Lion
your
is in
time
Daktari.
starts now. Chris Hemsworth reprises what role in the film Thor, Love and Thunder?
Thor.
Correct. A flying insect with the Latin name Apis florea is the red dwarf honey.
B.
Ada? B. Which European language is an official language of both Chad and Mali?
France.
Pass.
French.
French. Father and son English Test cricketers are Chris and Stuart who?
Oh,
Pass.
yeah.
Broad.
Yeah.
Which Western Australian island is commonly nicknamed Rotto?
Rottnest.
Rocknest. Correct. Alt-rock band Delamitri formed in the 80s in which UK country?
England.
Wales. Scotland.
Yeah.
On backstage passes, the letters AAA typically stand for Access All what? Areas.
Yeah.
Correct. Fresh oregano leaves are typically what secondary colour?
Green.
Yellow. Green. A Japanese proverb about resilience is fall down 7 times, get up what?
7.
times. 8. The red-necked pademelon is a mammal native to which country?
Australia.
India. Australia. Let's do it. Your time starts now. In a common phrase, a person using stealth is said to have the element of what?
Surprise.
Pass.
Surprise. Which North American country is commonly nicknamed the Great White North?
Canada.
Canada. Starring Rachel Griffiths, which HBO series is set in a California funeral home?
6 feet under.
6 feet under.
Correct. An Australian group of ships,
Why
the
does she look
Scrap
familiar?
Iron Flotilla,
Yeah.
fought in which World War?
World War II. They were destroyers.
2.
Correct. In employment, what is the common 4-letter short form of the word temporary?
Temp.
Correct. In which decade was famed American comedian Steve Martin born?
The 40s.
60s.
40s. Bears typically have how many non-retractable claws on each paw?
3.
4.
5.
Yeah.
Dijonnaise is a sauce made from mayonnaise and what variety of mustard?
Dijon.
Yeah.
Correct. In which country is the birthplace of celebrated author Jules Verne?
France.
Germany.
France. Which federal electorate in the Australian Capital Territory is named for a city?
Canberra.
Bunch of money. 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Are you good to go?
Yes.
Best of luck to you, and your time starts now. Which citrus fruit shares its name with one of the 7 colours of the rainbow? Orange?
Yeah.
Correct. Chocolate bar launched in 1914 was Fry's Turkish what?
Delight.
Delight? Correct. Aussie tennis star Leighton Hewitt won how many Grand Slam singles tournaments?
3.
2.
Yeah.
The
North American
phrase
and
persona non grata is borrowed from
Wimbledon.
which ancient language?
Latin.
Correct. A 60s hit song was Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot. What?
Bikini.
Correct. Which Caribbean capital is an anagram of the word stonking?
I didn't hear the question.
Which Caribbean capital is an anagram of the word stonking?
Kingston.
Pass.
Kingston.
Yep.
Meaning Lake of Dreams, Lacus Somniorum is a feature on which celestial body?
Moon.
Correct. What does the K stand for in the TV cooking show title abbreviation MKR?
Kitchen.
Correct. Rob Kalin co-founded which e-commerce site that sells handmade items?
Pass.
Etsy. An annual fashion event run by Vogue. The Met Gala takes place in which US city? The 3-step.
New York.
Start. 2 minutes on that clock. Hands on buzzers. And your final chase starts
Anything with Met in it.
now. Europop is a style of music that originated on which continent?
Europe.
Europe. Correct. Mary and Pippin are central characters in which film trilogy?
Wrath. Lord of the Rings.
Correct. Timbuktu is on the southern edge of which African desert?
It's Sahara.
Sahara.
Correct. What is the official currency of Mauritius?
Frank.
Euro?
Rupee. Beefsteak is a variety of which red salad fruit?
Kim.
Tomato.
Tomato.
Correct. From which country does comedic character Fred Dagg hail?
Australia.
Ross. New Zealand.
Correct.
Oh.
Who was the US president when Jill Biden was second lady?
Barack Obama.
Kim. Barack Obama.
Correct. The Genie Out of the Bottle is the memoir of Barbara who?
Streisand. Oh, Eden.
Barbara Eden.
Correct. Lindsay Lohan starred in Confessions of a Teenage Drama, what?
Queen.
Kim. Queen.
Correct. Which Australian public figure released the Ruxton rap?
Bruce Ruxton.
Ross. Pass.
Bruce Ruxton. In which Australian state is Gainder's Big Orange?
New South Wales.
Ross. Tasmania.
Queensland. Choco Cat is a friend of the Sanrio character Hello What?
Pass.
Ross. Kitten.
Kitty. Hydrogen peroxide consists of hydrogen and which other element?
Oxygen. H2O2.
Ross. Pass.
Oxygen. The Salchow jump is performed in the sport of figure what?
Skating.
Ross. Skating.
Correct. An icon of Indian cookery in the West is food writer Madhur who?
Pass.
Ross. Pass.
Jaffrey. What word means the daughter of one's sibling?
Niece.
Ross. Pass.
Niece.
Yeah.
The literary genre Lovecraftian horror is named for which author?
Ross. Pass.
Lovecraft. In which Southeast Asian country is the Luatolo volcano?
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
Well, not too bad.
Never heard of it, but Indonesia's a good bet for volcanoes in that area.
Yeah,
Well, there's one in the Philippines as well.
That's what it was all about. You had it for a while, and then I think you lost it maybe somewhere around Hello Kitty, I think
Yeah.
might have been the problem there.
All right. Now, a common sports phrase denoting tactics is having a game what?
Plan.
Plan.
Correct. On which May date are May Day celebrations traditionally?
May 1.
The first.
Correct. What is the most popular city in Nepal?
Kathmandu.
Kathmandu.
Correct. In Greek myth, what relation to Oedipus is King Laius?
Ooh. Uncle?
His father.
Correct. On which long-running cartoon series is Duffman a character?
Of course.
The
Kilt.
Simpsons.
Correct.
Killed it a
What
bit as
motorised
another.
vehicles compete in the Enduro World Championship?
Motorcycles.
Motorbikes.
Correct. Aussie comedian Rodney Keft is better known as Rodney who?
Rude.
Yeah.
Correct. The Baikal Rift Zone is a geological region in which country?
Oof. Jesus. Like how
USA.
Stop the clock. The Baikal Rift Zone.
Yeah, you'd
is
think
a
that Cal stood
geological
for
region in which
California,
country?
yeah,
We
wouldn't
need
it?
some pushbacks.
I think it might be Africa. That'd be great.
Africa's not a country, man.
Yep. Go with that. That's good. Africa.
Russia. Russia.
Oh, okay.
1:12 on the clock. Chaser needs 5.
Baikal
And
Rift
your time
Zone.
restarts now. The Egyptian Mao is a breed of what domestic pet?
Cat.
Cat.
Correct. A novel by Audrey Niffenegger is The Time Traveller's what?
Wife.
Correct. Caitlin Ford has represented Australia in which sport?
Soccer.
Correct. The Scorsese film Casino is mostly set in which US city?
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Correct. Which book of the Bible is commonly abbreviated to Prov?
Proverbs.
Correct. There you have it. Only games one single opportunity with 46 seconds left. Well done, Matt.
I really like the way you went about the game. You almost had a complete game. If it wasn't for that wobble halfway through, it might have been a different outcome.
Shame, guys. I'm sorry. We've got to say goodbye to that 30.
Yeah, old Ross, he passes on too many easy ones.
Look forward to you coming
He's
next
also of
time
an
right
age
here
group that
on
should have
The
heard of
Chats.
Bruce Ruxton.